Hi everyone, welcome to Blue Heron Hill and welcome to Tips on Tuesday. I'm Sue, I'm here in my bean arbor, totally shaded from the effects of the sun. And there's a little bumblebee up there pollinating my beans. But anyway, it's going to be a hot one today, so I have to prepare myself to be out here to do work outside in these kind of adverse conditions that we have here. So if you are new to Tips on Tuesday, welcome, and welcome back all of you that have joined with me. I think this might be my 5th Tip on Tuesday. Maybe it's my 6th. I'll go back and check. But anyway, we're going to talk about body health here. And I'm not talking about, sharpened pruners or, watch out for your toes when you're hoeing and digging and stuff like that. So I'm talking about our personal health here. Number one, I always wear glasses. I have a history of cataracts in my family, and to keep those rays of sun out of my eyes and to hopefully not have that issue as I grow older is very important to me. So I wear sunglasses. I also wear a hat. And the hat is to shade my face, provide coolness for my face. And, that one is probably pretty optional. But the next one, the third one, is very important. Sunscreen. Now, I have sunscreen on my face, even though I do wear a hat. I have sunscreen down my neck because my neck is exposed, on my arms and on my legs. And you need to read the directions for a lot of that sunscreen. It needs to be applied well before you do go outside, so it some that soak into the skin to counteract those UV rays. There are the mineral-based ones, the ones that have the zinc oxide in it. Those just actually reflect the rays of the sun and don't cause it to be absorbed into the skin. So whichever one that you decide, that's good, but please wear sunscreen. So please wear sunscreen. I grew up as a teenager idolizing the sun. You lay out, the baby oil and the iodine to get yourself a nice tan. That was not a good thing. But hopefully we've all learned, and nowadays sunscreen is more of a norm than baby oil and iodine. When I got married, my husband and I were in the military, and we went to Hawaii. Well, what's not to worship in Hawaii but the sun? So my skin has suffered some effects of sunning in very, very strong conditions. And we are now in the middle of summer where the sun is at its zenith, and we get the most direct rays. At least that's those of us that are in the northern hemisphere. Very, very damaging. So go out early in the morning where it's not so great of a risk, late in the evening, but wear sunscreen. So important. Which then kind of brings me to, what am I wearing on my arms? And I do have sunscreen under this. These are our arm sleeves. Many different varieties out now. These I bought probably about 4 years ago, and I love them. They came in a pack of about, maybe about 6 of them. I've given them to friends, relatives, neighbors, all sorts of people, because they are great. These are very breathable, and you don't sweat with them. I actually can catch breezes through here, but they do protect your arms from the rays of the sun. Now, one other benefit for these is, and since I'm sitting next here in my bean arbor, is when you pick beans and you're going in and out, and your arms are scraping back and forth on these bean leaves, which are scratchy. Oh my goodness. That can be such a problem. You go in and your arms are almost inflamed. I have a patch of bush beans. Those are worse than I think pole beans because you have to bend over and you're sorting through all of those, looking for the beans and scraping up your arms. These are a real blessing. And they come in all different colors and they come with different patterning, garden patterning, floral designs. You should be able to find anything that's attractive to your liking. But I would recommend these. If not, slather up with the sunscreen for sure. Another thing, gloves. I always wear gloves. Our fingers need protecting. They aren't as tough as we want to think they are. So I wear gloves. I started out with cotton gloves, and those things, if they lasted a month, I was lucky. And eventually I've gone to a glove that has a leather palm to it and a more pliable backhand surface on it. Hopefully these have lasted me a couple years. And I've realized that once I find something that I really, really like, I will go and buy a couple pair. They are pricey, but they fit well, they work well. And it's the next year they're never around. So if you find something that you like, buy a couple pair of them so you'll have them for a few years. So one last thing that's so important is water. I always bring my water out into the garden with me. I hydrate before I go out, I hydrate when I'm here, and I hydrate some more when I get back in from the garden. You never know how long you're going to be out here. One bed leads to another bed, to another bed. There's just one more weed to pick in that next bed. And then you just get overwhelmed. And don't forget to hydrate because your body needs water and is losing a lot of water through perspiration. And the sun is so high and so hot, and we don't really have the benefit of a shady garden unless you can retreat to a bean arbor like I do. So water is important. So we had glasses, hat, sunscreen, gloves, arm sleeves, and water. If you have any other suggestions, did I leave anything out that would be good for the health of a gardener? So I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you like the content, pass it along. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I do lots of gardening videos. I'll be getting into the kitchen now that preserving season has started, and I would love you to join me. So until the next time that we can go digging in the dirt, happy gardening. Bye.